Yeah, look, obviously it was a tough one for us in that first test. New Zealand obviously played incredible cricket, put us under pressure from the get-go. But look, the spirits within the camp is still positive. We know we're going to have to be a lot better, and I think we're going to have to be a lot better across the various skill sets, batting, bowling, and fielding. And I think the biggest talking point is really just being about processes. Just being able to stick to processes for a longer period of time, and hopefully then reap the rewards from that.
Do you watch the tape of the first test, or do you just flush it and move on?
No, look, obviously we take the key learnings out of the first test. I think it'll be a little bit ignorant to completely ignore the information from that first test. So we look at the things that we've done well and the areas that we need to improve on, and go from there.
Just a couple more from me. How much do you know about Willow Rowe? It sounds like he might make his test debut. How much do you know about him?
Our analysis has obviously done his homework. We'll obviously go through the footage of him, and come up with plans a little bit later.
He's about 1.97 meters tall. Kyle's about 2.03 meters. How do you feel about the prospect of those two potentially bowling in tandem?
I think it's exciting. I mean, I think if you're playing at this level, it's a wonderful opportunity, and the challenge is different from every bowler. I mean, obviously New Zealand's got a very experienced attack, so it's something that as a batting unit we'll relish and do our homework accordingly and be ready to produce a better performance. Good, cheers. Thank you.
Did you have? Sorry, I know we're
Aaron
still
Goyle
going.
from Aaron Goyle from Stuff. What conditions do you expect out here in Hamilton for the second test, and much different from at Bay Oval?
Yeah, I think we expect it to be a little bit quicker than perhaps the first test, but I do think it'll be a good wicket. Um, Obviously, just having a look at the conditions, it probably might do a little bit with the new ball, but I think end up being a good surface again.
Do you expect New Zealand to play spinner, out and out spinner this time?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, they've obviously got two seam bowlers that's still within the squad. Obviously, Neil Wagner is there as well, along with the new boy. So it'll be interesting to see what combinations they put out. I do expect them to play an extra seamer. Whether it involves Santner missing out is we'll have to wait and see. Yeah.
What things were you mostly working on as the batting group after Mount Wanganui, and was there anything that you sort of perhaps didn't expect coming into the series?
Look, there was obviously a lot of emotion going into the test for a lot of our boys. We had 6 guys on debut, guys returning into the test arena. And I think test cricket's brutal, if you're not completely switched on, if there's a little bit of anxiety, it can expose you. But having said that, if I look at our batting performances across both innings, a lot of our guys in that top 6 managed to get a start, so that's a positive. And I think we've just got to really trust our processes for an extended period of time, and I'm pretty sure that will give us the rewards that we're looking for.